Hey, I'm here with my friend Natasha Marcus. She's a state senator in her very first term from Mecklenburg. Natasha, you doing okay?
I'm doing great.
All right, just wanted to have her here so you'd have a chance to meet her, more people could follow her and stay posted on what she's working on. What part of the state do you represent? It's Mecklenburg, but what part of
All
Mecklenburg?
within Mecklenburg County. I have the north, the west, and parts of South Mecklenburg.
All right, great. And this is your first term?
It is, 6 months in.
And it's a wild ride, it's a big adventure?
There are some days where I feel like I'm getting a lot of good work done, and there are other days when I feel frustrated by our inability to move good ideas forward.
I hear you. All right, tell me some of the top priorities that you brought with you when you came to the state senate.
Well, my first press conference was to call for a statewide school construction bond. Everywhere I go in my district and everywhere else in the state, I hear from parents and teachers who say our schools are overcrowded, they are crumbling, we need more space, we need an investment in public education, and the school building needs help. So that's the first move that I made, and I've been fighting for that and arguing how important that is. I hope it's going to be in the final budget that we have a statewide school construction bond.
Now, even though you're in the minority party, you were actually successful at getting an appropriation into the budget. So tell us a little bit about that.
I was. It's a very meaningful appropriation to me because I know people in my district, friends of mine, who've come down with a very rare form of cancer called ocular melanoma. It's cancer of the eye. Usually results in the patient having to lose her eye and often metastasizes to the liver, and it's deadly. So we don't know what's causing it. It's a medical mystery in the Huntersville and Cornelius area of my district, and there is no state agency looking into the cause. And so I was able to get in the budget a $100,000 grant to go to the town of Huntersville to look into what is causing this and what can we do to stop it.
That's great. I know one of the big fights that we're having right now is about Medicaid expansion. It's wrapped up in the budget fight. So tell me your view on Medicaid expansion.
Well, this too I come to from a very personal place. I used to work at a community center in Davidson where I live, and we have a free medical clinic there. And so I would see every day the working people, sometimes working more than one job, who the only way they could get health care would be to come to a free clinic. And those are the lucky ones that had a free clinic to go to. The truth is, in North Carolina, we have 500,000 people or more who are doing exactly what we ask them to do, which is to work a job and earn an income, but we do not help them in any way to get access to affordable health care. And so they don't make enough money to qualify for subsidies, but they make too much to get Medicaid under the current system. And so I believe that everyone deserves to see a doctor when they're sick, and we could do that without raising taxes by expanding Medicaid. We should have done it 9 years ago. We've been delaying for way too long. And it
She's
is
right. She's right.
It is a top priority for me. I know it is for the rest of our Democratic caucus as well as the governor. So I look forward to making that happen this year.
Outstanding. So tell us one thing. You're new here. This is your first term. Tell us something that you've learned, something that you've really enjoyed since you've been here.
I really enjoy learning about policy debates because sometimes when you look at a bill, its title sounds great, but you realize when you read the details of it that this actually is going to create issues. It happens all the time in education where legislators in Raleigh think they know what will help teachers. You talk to the teachers, and I always make sure I do, and they will say this is actually going to make huge problems if we do this. So for me, I have learned how important it is to read the bills and talk to the people who it will impact before passing legislation.
Outstanding. Senator Natasha Marcus, are you on Facebook?
I am.
Are you on Twitter?
Absolutely.
Are you on Instagram? I don't know.
Not yet.
Are you on Snapchat?
We need to work on that.
I'm not on Snapchat.
Only for my teen daughters,
Okay,
that's it.
Stay in touch with Natasha Marcus. She's
Thank
new, but
you.
she has been absolutely fantastic, a really strong and effective voice. I'm honored to work with her, and I plan on supporting her. I hope you all plan on supporting her in her re-election bid. Take care. See you soon.
Thanks, everybody.